This vanity is a disaster. Wow. Hey friends, what's up? Today I am coming at you with my April favorites. I haven't done a favorite since January. I just am really in love with what I've got currently, and I haven't been trying a bunch of new things, but I do have my favorites kind of for the past couple months that I wanted to share with you. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So I think since my last favorites, I have lightened my hair quite a bit. So I have a couple things that are keeping my hair like very happy and healthy. One of them is the Awapui Wild Ginger oil treatment. This is Paul Mitchell's luxury brands. Another hair oil I've been really loving here is the Marula oil rare oil treatment. They do have one that is light as well, but since I have been using lightener and toner and really kind of heat and kind of stressing my hair out, I have really been liking this guy. Usually I use a product, I'll show you. Usually I'll use a product for more fine hair because though I do have a lot of hair, it is fine per strand. So I've also been using these two guys. These are the Peter Coppola hair care products. And these were marked down at my Ulta, so you should run and see if they are marked down at yours or maybe even online. One of them is just the argan oil. It's this one here. And the other is the Infusion Anti-Frizz Cream. And it just looks like this. So I've been kind of using those. I've been using those all together to kind of tame the frizz, kind of keep the flyaways at bay, although I did just kind of zhuzh my hair a little bit, so probably is looking a little frizzy around the edges, but that's okay. So that's what I've been using to kind of keep my hair happy and healthy. And onto skin, I literally got this I don't even know if I put up the Ulta haul where I got this. I might have. But anyways, I recently got this, I'd say about 6 weeks ago, and I've just been trucking right along. The pump is so handy. I absolutely love this. I love micellar waters. I've gotten a couple more to try. I wanted to do like a battle of the micellar waters, but I don't know exactly how to do that. Like if I would like take off half my face with one and that's like awkward. Battle of the makeup removers. But anyways, so I really love this. Super soothing on my skin. My skin is super sensitive, so dry, and I have been in absolute love with this guy. And in the realm of, whoops, I'm just dropping everything. If my lighting's weird, I'm so sorry, the sun's going down, but I said I was gonna film 2 videos today. I filmed this makeup tutorial. It will probably go up first, and then this tutorial where I show you how to buy all my favorite things. Next, I've been like on a mask kick. These are 2 of my favorites currently. This is Formula 1006, and the packaging is so cute. I'll show you a couple other ones because I went a little buck wild. But the ones that have slid into my favorites are, this guy is a gel mask. It's safe to use. Jesus criminy. It's safe to use daily and you can wear it overnight. I've used it a couple times in the past week, and when I wake up, it's like absolutely disgusting because when you sleep your cells turn over and you kind of shed, not like as severe as a snake, but kind of like a snake. So when I wash my face in the morning, I can feel like just a little bit of my dead skin coming off. And then,
do I hear dog barking? Of course. Why wouldn't I?
And then this is the Bee Berry Awake Energizing Mask. I am in love with this one because I've never heard of a mask that you put on before you put your makeup on in the morning. And it is a little time consuming, but I totally notice it just kind of takes all the dead skin off. So when I'm feeling really fancy, I'll put this on the night before, wash it off in the morning, and then I'll wear this before my makeup, and my skin's like, it's like little angels singing. Or do angels sing? Are there little angels? I'm thinking of like angel babies singing. But moving right along, I think that's, I've got this guy. I have been loving this guy. I'm like obsessed with facial mists, things like that. This one though, I feel like doesn't shift your makeup. It's really, really hard to find a good hydrating spray that you can mist over makeup and it won't make it shift or interrupt it or leave little water spots. So I've been really, really loving this one, and it does definitely hydrate and keep my skin smooth. I wouldn't say it makes my makeup stay longer, but it definitely doesn't shift it if I need to refresh or something like that in the middle of the day. Move on to, I have a couple foundations. So the first one is in the shade Tan. Now, if you followed my channel for a little bit, or if you're mixed, you may know this. It's really hard to find a shade that's like a medium deep to like a tan that isn't super orange. Oh, I love this guy. This is in the shade Tan, and I first of all have a problem because I always try to match myself lighter than I am, but also pinker than I am. And this is like right in between. It's got like a very beigey undertone, and it's got like a little bit of warmth, but I love that IT Cosmetics like really keep that true beige tone, which most people that I match want to be in that realm. They don't want to be too pinky. They don't want to be too orange. They just want to be right in the middle. So these are super, super neutral as far as the tan shade goes, which is the shade that I'm in. This is the Confidence in a Compact. I don't know if I said that. It is for all skin types. I really, really love it. I'm super, super dry, and I feel like it doesn't dry me out. It doesn't stick to my dry patches and stuff like that. So this has definitely been in my favorites the past couple months. That being said, on the line of being a super dry girl, I don't really bake, but I have been setting my under eyes with the Airspun. It's like tried and true. It was sitting in the back of my drawer, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use this. And so I took it out. I've been setting my under eye with it, and then kind of anywhere I want it to be a little lighter or highlighted, I will set it with this guy. And then I will set my whole face with, I'm kind of in like a dilemma where I haven't found a powder I love. God bless you. Just kidding. It's my air freshener. So I've also been setting with this guy. Then it does catch all of your fingerprints, but this is the Fiona Styles Invisible Finish Loose Setting Powder. Now, it's definitely not invisible. I can definitely see it. It is colored. I got the shade like 5 to 6, which looks just like this. And my other favorite foundation has been the Fiona Styles Luminous Finish Foundation Concentrate. And this is in shade number 6. I did buy an extra one. Now, I don't know if these are going away from Ulta. They were half off. I don't know if I think they are still half off online. So I don't know if they're going away. I did buy a backup because this has been my favorite foundation I found, of course, now that it's like leaving. But if you can pick up any of the Fiona Styles products, I really, really like them. So you should definitely pick this guy up. They do have a matte version and a luminous version. I will say that when I tried to match myself to the matte version, I'm super dry. It did shift kind of towards a warmer hue. And this one's like perfect right in that beige olivey tone. So stoked about that. I've been loving, okay, this is so funny because I'm like looking around and I don't really have any high-end, usually I have like a high-end eyeshadow palette that I'm loving, but I've really been liking this guy. This is just the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in the number 4. It's the Brights palette. I don't have anything like this at all, so I've been really loving it. I did most of my eye look with this one, and then also with a little bit of this guy, which is the other one I picked up. Jesus. And this is the number 3, the Warm Neutral. So I used a couple shades from this, and then the yellow oranges from this. I really like this macaroni and cheese shade. That's like my favorite one. So I've been really loving those guys. I've been using the Urban Decay Brow Box in Brown Sugar for my brows recently. I've been having like a skin, eye, like lip dilemma with my lightened hair, and I've been using this guy. It is in the shade Brown Sugar, and I think it's matching pretty well. It's got more of a taupey shade that I kind of tap into. I'm by no means like a blonde brow, but I kind of tap in here and then tap in the other one just in the front half. This is a little pomade or wax. I don't use it. And then underneath it does have the little brushes and tweezers, which may come in handy for travel because I am going to be traveling soon here. And then on the same realm of brows, I've been using the Anastasia Brow Definer, and this is in dark brown. It just has a really nice spoolie on one end, and then on the other end it's angled very, oops, there goes the lid. It's angled very close to the Goof Proof by Benefit. So I kind of go back and forth between those. My Goof Proof is a little dark now. It actually always was a little dark. I wish I would have gotten it in a shade 4. I got it in a shade 5, which is weird because this is dark brown, but I just really like it. And then not super exciting, but I've been really loving the Eylure lash glue. Are we gonna focus someday? So I've been super in love with the dark lash glue. I will say though, sometimes when I open it, this little rubber stopper does come out, so I just kind of like close it, push it down, and then take it back out. So I've been loving that. I've been doing like more peachy neutrals. I'm not a spring makeup girl. I'm not good at it at all. But I've been loving, this is the Mally lipstick in the shade Nectarine. Are we gonna focus someday? So this is just what it looks like here. Just a nice peachy neutral shade, which I am in love with. The packaging is so sleek. It does stay like on pretty darn well. I wouldn't be afraid to toss this in a purse, but I think this is a really good everyday kind of, I'll even put it on over this. It's just kind of like a nice nudie everyday color. I'm gonna watch the footage back and have like a nice rough patch of skin or something. So I've been loving that. And then last, I've been loving the Hello Light highlighter. It is by IT Cosmetics and it's in the shade Radiance, and it is freaking beautiful. It just looks like this, super pigmented. And so yeah, I've been loving it. I mean, it can be as pigmented or as soft as you would like it. Ooh, I gotta show you one other favorite. Where is it? I used it today, so it's gotta be kicking around. This sponge, okay, it's disgusting. I just used it. I'm so sorry. I just did a tutorial, but this sponge is like heaven on earth. It's EcoTools, and usually I'm not in love with EcoTools brushes, but this sponge, I mean, it's so squishy. It's got like every angle you could need. I like kind of bake with this end, do my little concealer down my nose with the flat side. I get right underneath the eyes with the flat side, and then I put my foundation on with the little rounded side. I was gonna say with the little bouncy side. So I have been absolutely loving this as well. But I think that's it for my favorites this month. Oh, I did want to show you. I've got this like sick obsession with these, and I've found these a lot of places. CVS, Walgreens, even the dollar store has got these, so I use them. You can tell every day they're filthy. This is the only clean one I've got in my collection currently because it's brush washing day, but they are just they're just the little angled Wet n Wild brushes. I'm obsessed with them. As you can tell, I get one like every time I see one, but they are just such great quality. The crease brushes as well, which it looks like every brush I own in the whole land is dirty, so that's fun. But the little crease brushes look like this, and they've got like a little spot to hold it, like where your thumb can go. They're so comfortable. I'll show you with this one. But yeah, so, and I just kind of get right in there with my blush, but I've been using these every freaking day. I love them so much. They're so affordable. Oh, one last thing. I've been really liking this body lotion. It says hydrating and argan of Morocco lotion. So it's just the OGX brand, super affordable. I love this. It's so funny because I'm so into like high-end hair care and high-end cosmetics and blah blah, but I literally love this because it smells like Pantene. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you don't think Pantene smells good, you're lying. Like, that's all I have to say. I've been loving this guy, and I don't have to feel bad about like lathering myself head to toe because it was so inexpensive. So that is what I've got for my favorites. I would love to hang out with you guys on social media. I will have everything linked below, and remember that you're loved, and more important than you know, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Can you hear my shoulder pads? They're like borderline trash bag. I'm like a proud mom when my dogs don't bark when other dogs bark.